Hey, I'm Amber, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be watching the trailer for Only Friends. It dropped today at 10 AM my time, but I have been at work all day, and I could have just watched it myself and just not recorded it, but there are a few people that wanted to see my reaction to it, so that's what I'm gonna do. I've not been crazy excited for it. I was to begin with. And it's just been months and months and months of people just going on about it non-stop, to the point where I'm kind of sick of it. It's kind of like a toxic trait of mine that if people get too hyped for something, I just couldn't care less about it anymore. It was the reason why it took me so long to watch like My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer and stuff like that. I was just like, people won't shut up about it, so I don't care. And that's kind of what's happened with Only Friends. So I've not been the most excited. Is it here? Oh, it is. Very pretty colours. Everyone's kind of connected in some way. But I'm not crazy excited about this, so let's go into it and see how excited we get. Hello. The main thing that I am hoping for, I said to my friend today, if I want it to be kind of hot, kind of messy, kind of toxic, and have good music, because those are the four things that we kind of got from the pilot trailer. So if it has those, then I'll be happy. I'm guessing I need subtitles for a GMMTV one. Testing the volume, hang on. Sounds good. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it a once over, and then I'll probably have to go back and rewatch stuff, and we'll talk about it.
สเปคผมไม่สูงเลยพี่ผมไม่ใช่คนเรื่องมากอยู่แล้วอะแค่ข้อแรกอะนะต้องให้เกียรติผม
Okay.
ต้องเข้ากับเพื่อนผมได้
ที่งานเพื่อนมันก็มีอยู่อีกเยอะแยะแต่มิวมันมีแฟนคนเดียวนะปะ
แล้วที่สำคัญเนี่ยต้องไม่โกหกกันต้องไม่มีความลับต่อกันแค่นี้แหละครับ
Starting strong
ต้องออดอ้อนมึงแบบเสียค่าเสียขาอะไรอย่างงี้ป่ะกูทำไม่เป็นนะเว้ย
นั่งกินเหล้าฟังเพลงเพื่อนกูอะนั่นพอแล้วเครื่องแฮงแล้วเนี่ยซ่อมไม่ดีเลยมาดิเดี๋ยวซ่อมให้
What the fuck
จะฆ่ากันให้ตายตั้งแต่ยังไม่เริ่มเลย
เราเล็งใครไว้ไม่เคยพลาดนะมึงจะคิดตังค์ปะเมื่อคืนอะ
เพื่อนแกเขาไม่คิดตังค์เว้ยแล้วอีกอย่างมึงเก็บตังค์ไว้ไปหาจิตแพทย์ดีป่ะ
คือเมื่อก่อนเวลาเรามีอะไรกับใครใช่ไหมเราคิดแค่ว่าเราอาจจะเสร็จไหมแต่กับมิวอะเรารู้สึกว่าเราแค่อยากทำให้มิวมีความสุขมากที่สุดอะกูต้องดีใจใช่ปะถือว่ากูได้รับเกียรติอย่างสูงเลยดิมึงควรดีใจนะที่มึงได้เป็นคนโปรดของกูอะมึงทำไรความรู้สึกกูอะมันเหี้ยขนาดนั้นมึงจะแคบเหี้ยอะไรวะ
เพื่อนกันอะแม่งไม่ทำกันอย่างนี้หรอกเว้ย
ถ้ากูไม่ช่วยมึงอะคนอย่างไอ้มิวอะไม่มีทางได้ตัวท็อปขนาดนั้นหรอกเชี่ยตันไอ้มิวมึงช่วยอยู่กินเล่นสักแป๊บได้แบบว่าหันไปสนใจกูบ้างมึงยังไม่ห่วงกูทำไมกูกับมึงเป็นไรกันได้ท็อปอะไว้ใจได้เหรอวะแล้วทำไมกูต้องมารู้เรื่องเหี้ยในวันที่กูรักมึงเราให้มึงทุกอย่างแล้วด้วยอะมึงว่ากูอยู่กับมึงแล้วชีวิตกูจะดีขึ้นปะแม่งมีแต่จะเหี้ยลงอะ
So much yelling
เข้ามาในชีวิตกูแล้วอะกูไม่ปล่อยมึงไปหรอกกูแค่อยากให้มึงรักกูคนเดียวกูไม่เคยรักมึงแม่งเสือกติดใจกูเอง
Good music. Dang. Why do I feel like I need to go through this frame by frame?
ไม่เห็นที่ชัดเลยนะว่ามึงเนี่ยเป็นคนดูแลของไม่ดีพี่ไอ้แม่ปล่อย
กูไม่เอาคนอย่างมึงเป็นแฟนหรอก
มันเป็นให้กูเป็นพิเศษไม่ได้หรอ
ติดตามชม Only Friends เพื่อนต้องห้าม
What
ทุ
the
กวันเสาร์
fuck? I feel like I need to go through that frame by frame, but then we'll be here all
และรับชม
day.
พร้อมกันทั่วโลกทาง YouTube
That's like a million times better than the pilot, no? And the pilot was already really good. Holy shit, there were so many moments where I was just stunned. It was like getting tased over and over and over again. And then it was just like a whole compilation of people arguing, and it's like I was trying to pay attention to what they were saying, but it was moving so fast that it was like I didn't even know who was yelling at who sometimes. So I do need to watch it again and go through it again, which I'm probably gonna do real quick, and then I'll I'll get back to you guys.
แค่ข้อแรกอะนะต้องให้เกียรติผมต้องเข้ากับเพื่อนผม
Very
ได้
ที่งาน
respectful.
เพื่อนมันก็ยังมีอยู่อีกเยอะแยะ
แต่มิวมันมีแฟนคนเดียวนะปะ
แล้วที่สำคัญเนี่ยต้องไม่โกหกกันต้องไม่มีความลับต่อกันแค่นี้แหละครับ
Okay, I'm not a big fan of smoking. I don't find it sexy in any capacity. So I'm not a huge fan of all of that. I'm sure some people were probably drooling over them, like with the cigarettes thing, touching cigarettes. I don't find that sexy at all. But this, something about their positioning here and him like reaching for the glass while they're kissing like that, there's something really hot about that for me.
เราเล็งใครไว้อะ
ไม่เคยพลาดนะ
That's cheating,
Moet
but
je
I
staan,
feel
pa.
like we're probably gonna have to get used to top cheating, so I shouldn't be surprised. This is Ray asking this, no?
มึงจะคิดตังค์ปะ
Yeah.
เมื่อคืนอะ
เพื่อนกันเขาไม่คิดตังค์เว้ย
What's that about? Why would you assume he's gonna charge you?
เอ้ยอย่ามึงเก็บตังค์ไว้ไปหา
I thought he was a musician. No? Although this? Damn. God damn, what a burn, no? Nothing to say. I have nothing to say about any of this.
เรารู้สึกว่า
I'm not saying
เราแค่อยากให้
anything.
มิวมีความสุขมาก
I'm
ที่
not
สุด
saying anything at all.
กูต้องดีใจใช่ปะถือว่ากูได้รับเกียรติอย่างสูงเลยดิ มึงควรดีใจนะ ที่มึงได้เป็นคนโปรดของ
Something
กู
about this I find really hot
รู้สึก
too.
กูอ่ะมันเหี้ยขนาดนั้นมึงจะแคป
Who are they?
มึงทำลายความรู้สึกกูอ่ะมันเหี้ยขนาดนั้นมึงจะแคปเหี้ยอะไรวะ
เพื่อนกันอะไม่
So they're obviously talking about Boston, right? So Sam does not like
ทำลายความรู้สึก
Boston.
กูอ่ะ
I don't know why. I don't know quite how all the dynamics work. I I don't know why Sam and Boston wouldn't get along, but because Boston. Okay, who's Sam friends with? Other than Ray, maybe by this point. Boston. Maybe just everyone knows that Boston's kind of a dick, If it's Nick talking, it's got to be him.
เหี้ยขนาดนั้นมึงจะคนอย่างไอ้มิวอ่ะไม่มีทางได้ตัวท็อปขนาดนั้นหรอกเหี้ยตัดสัตว์ไอ้มิวช่วย
That whole situation is so funny, His face,
เหี้ยตัดสัตว์ไอ้มิว
the kick.
ช่วยอยู่กินเล่นมิวสักแป๊บได้แบบว่า
I
ทำ
love
ไมสนใจ
it.
กูบ้างได้ท็อปอ่ะ
Who is he hugging? Oh, he's hugging Ray.
ไว้ใจได้เหรอวะแล้วทำไมกูต้องมารู้เรื่องเหี้ยในวันที่กูรักมึงแล้วให้มันทุกอย่างซะด้วยอ่ะมึงว่ากูอยู่กับมึงแล้วชีวิตกูจะดีขึ้นปะแม่งมีแต่จะเหี้ยลงอ่ะ
Well, those two are gonna argue a lot, no?
มึงเข้ามาในชีวิตกูแล้วอ่ะ กูไม่ปล่อยมึงไปหรอกกูแค่
I like
อยากให้
this.
มึงรักกูคนเดียวกูไม่เคยรักมึง มึงแม่งเสือกติดใจกูเอง
I like that too. That's hot. That's hot. That's Papang, no? This is Papang. Did I even know Papang was in this? I don't know. But he's with Mark's character. He's with Nick. I don't know who these people are. I'm sorry. Someone can tell me. This is cute. That's hot.
ติดตามชม Only
Damn.
Friends เพื่อนต้อง
God damn. I'm so glad it's going to be a weekend show. There's something I just love about Boston. He's an absolute dick in some of these moments. And I just kind of love it. There's just this moment here where he makes Nick cry. I love it. It just fucking pushes him down, man. I love it so, so much. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot going on with this trailer. There's so much going on with this trailer. There's a lot of hot moments, I'm not gonna lie. It is hot, it is toxic, it is messy, and it did have good music, so I got everything I wanted for sure. So someone sent me something about this tattoo, and I think actually I need to check what they said. Okay, yeah. So firstly, it's nice to be able to open Twitter again. And I've had notifications pinging all day behind me, and yet I've only got one, which means they're all from OnlyFriends and maybe like Stray Kids or GMMTV because it clumps them together. Right, so my friend said, thanks to the OnlyFriends trailer, we finally know what Cow Tongue's hip tattoo says. It's born beautiful. It doesn't look like it says that to me. It just says beautiful, no? BEAUTIFUL. Where's the born? I don't see the born. And so I looked. This is what it is in the Eclipse. And again, it just says beautiful, right? Like if the wonders of paint. This is the B, right? Then this is the E. And then we've got the A and the U and the T and the I and the F and the U and the L, and we've got some swirly shit going on, but there's not enough room for it to be, unless it's born to full and he's combined the words, there's not really enough room. This is BAUTIFUL. You can tell from the bits that are sticking up. If that said born, if this was born, then this is just to full. There's no way that's beautiful, because what would this bit be? And same here, right? BEAU, you can clearly see that says BEAUTI with the dot, FUL. So it's just a tattoo that says beautiful, which is still really damn cool. I really like that as a tattoo. And it's very cool that they showed that. Okay. Anyway, getting off of that screenshot to something a bit more wholesome. I love the trailer. I'm definitely I am excited about it. I really am. I will probably get more interested in it again. I'm just kind of sick of hearing about it because there are people online that have made this their whole personality already. And it's just a bit much for me. But actually just putting all of that to the side and just focusing on like the content, I'm really excited for it. I like it a whole bunch. It starts off so sweet too, like this could be the opening for any other BL, right? And then it's just like, I want to be respected, and then there's all of this. It's definitely a step up for GMMTV, I feel like some of these scenes are almost Love in the Air kind of levels of intimacy. One of the things that Love in the Air did very well that I kind of talked about at the time was also quite unusual is that with a lot of these kind of scenes you do get like music and it drowns out all the other sound, and they just kind of focus on the background music and stuff like that, whereas with Love in the Air and with this, the first thing I noticed about this scene is that they make it so you can still hear the sounds, right? You can hear the kissing sounds, you can hear like their hands on each other's skin. They don't shy away from the actual noises that are made when you're being intimate with someone, and that definitely increases the kind of hotness and the spiciness of the scene. So it's definitely a step up for GMMTV to have scenes like that and to also present them in that way.
ให้มิวมีความสุขมากที่สุดอะ
กูต้องดีใจใช่ปะถือว่ากูได้รับเกียรติอย่างสูงเลยดิมึงควรดีใจนะที่มึงได้เป็นคนโปรดของกูอยากให้มึงรักกูคนเดียวกูไม่เคยรักมึงแม่งเสือกติดใจกูเอง
Hello? Look at Clingy Pouty Ray. Hello? How did I miss that the first 2 times?
ติดตามชม Only Friends เพื่อนต้องห้ามทุกวันเสาร์เวลา
So I think in an interview it was confirmed that, or it's heavily hinted at, that San and Ray are going to get a happy ending. My prediction is that Top and Mew are as well. Because there's a scene like... Who even knows where? Who even knows what the scene is? This trailer is packed full of moments. This scene it kind of comes across like this is when Mew finds out about him and Top and Boston, right? It could be something else, but it kind of comes across like that's what it could be. They're having a massive fight, and you definitely see like they're both very upset, but Top is kind of giving off a "please don't leave me" kind of vibe right here, right? But it kind of looks like maybe they might work through it. I don't have any evidence to support it, but I kind of get the feeling like there's a chance at least that they can work through it, and Top is going to become monogamous for Mew. So kind of like a change my lifestyle for the right person kind of deal. There's definitely a chance that that could happen. There is hope for it. The only couple I'm not sure if they're going to get a happy ending is Boston and Nick, because it's just so messy and Boston is fucking up so many people's lives, and he doesn't really show much character progress in this trailer so far. But honestly, if I'll be happy if they do get a happy ending and they end up together, but I also won't be that bummed out if they don't. I think with a character like Boston, it would be really interesting to see him completely lose everything because of his choices. Like maybe they can get to a point where he's friends with everyone still and part of the friends group, but he doesn't get the guy at the end, right? Because of everything that's happened. You know, if they really want to commit to Boston being like an absolute heartbreaker, a home wrecker, and making all these bad decisions and kind of hurting everyone, then it kind of makes sense for him to not get the guy at the end and not get the fairy tale happy ending kind of deal, right? This side of him, I love it. I was saying to my friend that the one thing I'm concerned about is I tend to gravitate towards the innocent, squishy cinnamon roll characters that need hugs, right? Now, the only two characters that even remotely give off that kind of vibe are Nick and Mew. And don't get me wrong, I think all the characters are going to be kind of morally grey, fully grown adults, so, you know, there's not really going to be an innocent character in this. But they're the closest to that kind of vibe that I would normally gravitate towards. I would want to protect someone like Nick. So I was like, well, what if I hate Boston because he's hurting the sweethearts that I normally really love? And actually, I kind of I like this side of Boston. Definitely more mature than I expected them to go for with GMMTV. And I really like to see it. I like to see this kind of maturity in a BL. Well, I say maturity. They're also acting very immature in certain points. I think the getting kicked into the pool is going to be a good new meme format for sure. So the only other things I want to do is I want to look up and see if I know the actresses from anywhere. It's saying 10 episodes, but I don't trust my drama list at all. My drama list is almost always wrong about stuff like that. Bedfriend, it said Bedfriend had 8 episodes, then it went up to 10, and then it ended up being 12. And that's just one example of many, many times where they've suddenly changed the episodes once they know more information. So this, I don't trust that at all. It's probably going to be, I think they mentioned 12 episodes. Was it 12? I'll have to check with my friend. But I think it's going to be a 12 episode one. Unless they've changed it today while I've been off of Twitter and I've just not been updated on it yet. It starts 4 days before my birthday, so exciting. I'm excited for that. I don't really need to read the summary. I read it before because it was put up quite a while ago, and then a little bit ago everyone on Twitter was freaking out about the idea that maybe they were running a hostel, or the main setting was a hostel, and everyone was really surprised, and I was like, but doesn't it literally say that they run a hostel in the summary on my drama list? And I was really confused why everyone else was so surprised, because it's here. So I have read the summary before, so obviously I know all of these cuties. Do I know Look John? I know Jenny. Title. Oh, Papang is in the cast. I was about to say. I was looking like Papang isn't here. Did I literally just imagine him in the trailer? He is here. The first thing that this person is going to be in is Only Friends. Look, John. Oh, you were the... Well, we didn't really see much of you in A Boss and a Babe, to be fair. Oh, she's Namo from Not Me. That's another character that I really did not pay much attention to. So that's probably why I didn't recognize her. So she's gonna be in it. Do I know you from anything? It says you're in Hidden Agenda. Have I seen you? I don't even know. Until we meet again, Crit. Love by Chance, Tum. I do know you. Okay, I just haven't seen you in a fucking minute, that's why. Okay. I really am excited for it. I'm enthusiastic. Watching this and just forgetting about the months of everyone talking about it. If I just focus on this, I'm hella excited about it. It's a really well put together trailer. The music is great. The characters look really interesting. It does kind of come across like Moonlight Chicken in the way that there are like morally grey characters. There are characters that make mistakes and they make bad decisions and they argue and they say hurtful things, you know, deliberately malicious things to hurt people. You know, there are BLs out there where I sit there and I'm like, I do not advocate violence, that person hit that person, that's not okay, and stuff like that. And then there's shit like this where it's like, you know what? I could sit there and be like, you shouldn't do that, but everyone knows that you shouldn't do certain things, and at the end of the day, I kind of want to go into this with a fuck it kind of mindset, and just enjoy the toxicity and the mess, and just enjoy it for what it's made to be, right? So I'm not going to be one of those people getting offended because a character did a certain thing or anything like that. Full disclaimer, if I do react to this and people want to see my reactions to it, I'm going to warn you now. I am... I'm pretty sure that Boston might be my favourite character. He was my favourite character after the pilot. After watching this trailer, he is still my favourite character. Really, the only thing that would stop him from being my favourite character is if I end up liking Nick more. Because Nick, I think, might be my second favourite character right now. But just be aware of that, you know, if you end up watching my reactions to this, you may see some Boston apologist behaviour from me. I know he's an asshole. I know. I love him anyway. So anyway, that is it for the trailer. I loved it so much and I'm definitely hyped. It's going to be starting very, very soon. Less than 2 weeks. We've got less than 2 weeks. It's not this coming weekend, it's the weekend after. I'm hyped. I'm really hyped, actually. Just a little bit of housekeeping again, by the way. If you watched my Hidden Agenda video that came out this week, then you probably already know this. But I am planning on doing 1 or 2 special videos for my birthday. There is a form, a Google form in the description where you can either ask me anything that you want and I will answer it, or suggest something relating to K-pop for me to watch and I will react to it. This is what I was talking about. All of you guys watching OnlyFriends like normal people, but I'll be over here playing a game of Slut Bingo. I did see a while ago other people had done their own versions as well, but this is the one that I made myself. I think yeah, it was back in April I made this. It was quite a while ago. And it's just to do with who kisses who. So Ray kissing San, Top kissing Nick, Boston kisses Nick, Mew kisses San. It goes on and on so that all 6 people in the main cast kiss one of the other 5 people. And then to fill in the additional square, it's someone kisses 2 different people in 1 episode. I'm actually gonna wait for the series to come out before I start it. So this is what I'll be doing every week while I'm watching that. Anyway, that is it for the OnlyFriends trailer. Let me know what you guys think, if you're excited about it, who's your favourite character so far, stuff like that. I'm interested to know. I will be picking it up in a couple of weeks' time. I think potentially week by week with this one because it will be difficult for me to avoid spoilers otherwise. And yeah, I'm quite excited to start it, so it'll probably be a week by week one. Alright, that is it for now. Bye!